Playtime Co.'s new patented elastic plastic, you can stretch, pull, and twist Mommy Longlegs in the craziest ways. She loves watching you play. When you're having fun, she's having fun. The new Mommy Longlegs from Playtime Co. What's the time?
Wait, where did Poppy go? I turn around, I don't see anything. I head down back to the hallway, and I see the cupboards moved and there's a door behind it. I open the door and walk down the long hallway until I get to a junction. I head to the right. There's no way Elliot Ludwig's door would be opened. I swing across the broken floor and keep heading down the hallway till I reach a little room. There's a cutout of Huggy Wuggy. I press the button and it plays. I move the barrels away from a door and open it up, and there's a key inside. This could be for Elliot Ludwig's door. I grab the key and make my way back to the door, and the door unlocks. I walk into his office and I see a nice gold statue there. I pick up the statue, pick up the tape, put it in the VCR and watch.
Playtime Co. is the product of a great man by the name of Elliot Ludwig. Divorced, but a family man at heart. His sights were always set on bringing amazing toys to amazing children around the globe. Ludwig spent countless hours in the factory, working overtime relentlessly in an attempt to continuously innovate and surprise. In the 1960s, an unfortunate family death had pushed Ludwig down to his lowest. But with so much ambition, he rose back up and continued to fulfill his vision for the Playtime Co. toy factory. Ludwig could never be content leaving a project unfinished. But just how did one man come to create such an astounding empire? How did he manage to stay determined even after suffering such a tragic loss? It all began in the fateful year of 19...
I turn around and I see one of the vent covers has fallen down a bit. I grab on and break it down. It looks like I can get through. I jump on the vent cover, head through the vent, and it leads to another room. I jump into the room and have a quick look around. Then I hear someone. It's Poppy.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was just trying to get the power back on. Here.
She moves out of the way and there's a power supply. I grab the power supply, wrap it around the nodes, and hook up the power.
I wanted to thank you for freeing me. I was stuck in there for so long. Thank you. I'd like to pay you back. There's a train station nearby. It needs a code, and I have it. We're gonna get out of here. As soon as you get on up here.
I grab onto the bar, back into the vent, and back into the office.
Hey, I'm up here. I see you. I should be able to follow you through the vents. This way.
I leave the office and turn right, and now the scanners are up. I place both hands on the scanners, and the door opens. I grab onto the bar and swing across the massive gap in the floor, and make my way down the hallway to a door. I open the door and I see Poppy sitting next to a hole in the floor.
Listen, I'm going to need you to trust me.
Something just grabbed her. I make my way close to the hole and I jump inside after her. I turn to see a power room, a game station, and nothing else. I head towards the power room and see what this is about. After getting the power on, a spark of electricity runs through the walls and out to the game station door. The game station door opens and I head down the hallway. At the end of the hallway is another scanner. I stretch out my arm to grab it, but my hand's grabbed.
A new playmate! It's been so long. Isn't this exciting, Poppy? Very exciting, Mommy. Mommy heard that Miss Poppy was going to just give you the train code to escape. Now, how is that fun? Instead, why don't we make a game out of it? The game station is still working. It will be just like old times. And if you win all 3 games, I'll give you the train code. Mommy loves that idea, Puppy. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. Head to musical memory, and Mommy will get things started. Obey the rules, or I'll tear you apart and eat your insides while you're still alive.
I move towards the closed door and it starts to open. And it leads to another room. I grab the lever, pull it down, and the door opens in front of me and I enter the game station. As I walk down, all the lights start to turn on and I see a blinking light near the train. I head over to the console and I pull the lever on my left.
Hi kids, welcome to the game station. I'm Stella, and we've got 3 super duper fun games to play. These little tests show us just how crazy strong and smart you are. Follow Mommy Longlegs down the stairs, and we'll start by playing musical memory. See you in a bit.
I head down the stairs and head over to musical memory. As I get close, the metal plate moves over and I head down the stairs and through a hole in the wall. I keep going straight until I find a hole in the floor. I enter the hole in the floor and keep going down. This is getting a bit ridiculous now. It finally leads to a dark room. I find a blinking light and pull the lever and the lights turn on, and it's the molding room. I look to my left to see a big console in front with a flashing light. I grab the tape and head over to the VCR, put it in and watch. I head back over to the console and press the button for the flashing light. The machine starts filling up, but I see one of the pipes is bent. I grab the pipe and bend it back straight. Wait for the machine to fill up. Then the next light on the console starts flashing red. I press the button and wait for the machine to do its thing. Next I press the button with the hand, but there's no paint. I'm gonna have to go find some paint for the machine. I head over to the back of the machine to see a door open. I head up the stairs. I check the machine, but there's a flashing light and there's no paint inside. I turn around and I see paint coming on the conveyor belt. I grab the paint tin and place it in the machine and the light turns green. I jump on down and go press the button. I press the last button and the hands come out of the machine and I grab one for myself. I head over to the electricity port, grab the power, place it on the other switch, and the door opens on the conveyor belt. I head inside and follow it around until there's an opening in the wall. I jump on through and go up the stairs, back through another hole in the wall.
I know when your birthday is! June 28th.
I turn right and head into the room with the light. And as I cross the bridge, all the lights turn on.
Welcome to Musical Memory. This advanced memory and cognitive recognition test is designed to stimulate several segments of the brain, allowing us to see how quickly and efficiently your brain works. A sequence of colors will be shown, and you must recreate the exact sequence using the buttons around you. Bunzo will slowly lower towards you. When you complete a color pattern correctly, Bunzo will rise back up. When you input a pattern incorrectly, Bunzo will lower towards you faster. If Bunzo reaches you, your test is over. The test will become more difficult as it continues, with longer patterns in quicker succession. That's all. Good luck.
Isn't it amazing? Mommy hasn't seen the place up and running in years. Mommy can only imagine how excited Bunzo must be. It's been such a long time since he's been able to play, to cheer, to eat. Oh, that's the dinner bell. Good luck.
This shouldn't be hard at all.
Green. Green, red. Green, red, blue. Green, red, blue, blue. Green, red, blue, blue, red.
I make it to round 5, and look how many more buttons there are.
Round 5.
And look how fast the machine is going now. Something's not right here. I see the emergency stop button and I swing at it a few times and I finally hit it. The game stops.
Oh, it broke. That's no fun. For doing such a splendid job, Mommy has decided to give you part of the code for the train. Look on. Take it. Mommy was hoping the game could last a little longer. It's okay, though. Mommy knows other ways to play with you.
As Mummy walks off, behind me the bridge raises up. I walk over the bridge and the bridge collapses. I head down to the floor. I look around and I see a grate. I pull the grate cover off and head inside. I make my way to the end of the vent and jump into a room. I find a note to my left, and I think it's rejected toys in here. I have a look at the debris and I see a tape sitting in one of the ladders. I explore the room and I find a crane up above, but I can't move it. I keep looking around and I come towards a set of stairs and I see the TV. I see a lever for the power. That must be for the crane. I pull the lever down and it turns on the crane. I put the tape in the VCR and watch.
Well, it finally happened. After years of being ignored, the company actually heard all my complaints. Yep, they listened to them very carefully. I guess my words must have really inspired them to take action. Because the next day I got demoted down here to the freaking island of misfit toys! Why do I talk to myself?
After the video, I turn around and I see a red button on the wall. I press the button and it lifts up the actuator to get up, but I think Bron's too heavy. We're gonna have to get the crane over here and lift him off. Head over to the crane and drag it all the way over to Bron, right above his head. Then I grab the power off the wall to power the crane, and the crane comes down and picks him up. And as it's picking him up, I drag him off the platform. Then I go stand on the platform and push the red button, and it lifts me up. I follow the path, and it looks like I need power to get through this next area. I grab both switches, light up the node, and stand on the platform. And as it raises, I touch the last node, and the grate in front of me lifts up, and I walk on through. I follow the path around, climb the stairs, and enter the door, and it finally leads me back to the game room. I get back to the console and pull the middle lever.
Whoa, you did fantastic! Who gave you permission to be this smart? Mommy is super proud of you, but I'm sure she's already told you that herself. Our next game is Wagga-Wuggy. Head downstairs and have fun.
I head downstairs and I can see the Wagga-Wuggy. I wait by the metal covering, and as it opens, I head down the stairs and down the hallway. There's a door on my left that says grab pack storage. I go inside and I see all the grab packs. I head back out and I enter the Wagga-Wuggy arena.
Welcome to Wagga-Wuggy. This advanced test is designed to assess the extent of your reactionary abilities. A dual palm grab pack will be provided to you for this test. Around you are 18 sizable holes. An adorable Huggy Wuggy toy could appear out of any one of these holes. If one comes out, hit it with your grab pack. That's all. Good luck.
The toys in this game used to have strings attached to them, so they could be pulled back when they got too close to the children. Have fun.
I keep spinning around, just whacking the Wuggies in each hole, just trying to get them all. It feels like an eternity, but eventually it ends.
Oh, you did it. Hooray! Mommy is so proud of you. Here, Mommy has another hint for you. game left to play. Sad. Mommy was hoping you'd stay here forever. Though, it's never too late to change your mind.
The shutter opens and I head inside. The path leads me to a staircase. I climb up the staircase and have a look up, and I can see the bar I can grab. I extend the arms out and lift myself up all the way to the top. I follow the path until it leads me into another room. I see the tracks, but I don't see anything. I follow the tracks around and then head left. I see a lever on the wall. As I get close, the alarm goes off and the door opens in the background. Is that Huggy Wuggy? Oh my god, this is not good. It gets closer and it's Kissy Missy? Is she here to help me? She pulls the lever, opening the gate, and then turns around and walks off? Wait, come back. I quickly duck under the grate and run down the hall to see where she is, but she's gone. I see a power supply. I grab the power and have a look and see another switch. I place it on the switch, take the power, put it on another switch, opening another grate and going through. This just looks like a maze of power switching. I get to a lever and pull it and it opens the gate and I'm able to bring the car over. After a few more power switching, I come across another tape and a TV. But I get everything set up first and bring the car all the way to the end. Then I go back and watch the tape.
Mind if I film this?
Oh, not at all, sir.
That's what I like to hear. So, Marcus, what happened?
You see, I was heading home for the day when my apars realised that I left me bloody wallet in the cafeteria. So I'm running through the lobby, and that's when I see it. A mop handle lodged under the innovation wing gate.
So what'd you do, Marcus?
Well, I just thought I'd nab the bloody yoke and be on me merry way.
And?
Well, I'm reaching for the thing, and the mop handle jolts on its own. Had me scared stiff. I thought I was the only one there. So I took a peek beneath the gate, and some massive bloody thing was doddering about the bloody hallway.
Thing? You're sure it wasn't a person?
Ain't no person that's 50 feet long with 1,000 legs.
Marcus, you're losing me. Maybe you just saw a bunch of people walking by.
Look, it wasn't people, alright? I haven't a bloody notion what it was, but it wasn't human.
Who have you told about this? Besides me, obviously.
Just you, sir. Obviously.
Okay. I'll have security skim the cameras and take a look.
What? There's a massive bloody monster! Skimming ain't gonna get rid of it!
You're out of line, Marcus. We make toys, not monsters. Now come on, get out of my sight. Actually, grab me a coffee, will you? Actually, never mind. Get out of my sight.
Then I drag the cart down the ramp and it breaks through the wooden barrier. Then I follow the tracks down and to my right through another room and a hole in the ground, and it leads me back to the game station. Then I make my way over to the console and pull down the last lever.
Jeez, have you played these before? You're so good! Seems like you're ready for the final game, Statues! Follow Mommy down the stairs one last time. I hope you had a fun day at the game station. See you next time!
I head downstairs to the statue's entrance, and there's a handle on the metal covering. I use both my hands and drag the door open, and then head down the stairs. I head down the hallway and into some back area. I find that I need to get power to another node so I can open the gate. After getting power to the node, I head back and the gate opens. I walk inside and the TV turns on.
Welcome to Statues. This advanced obstacle course is designed to test your physical endurance and strength. The rules are simple. The lights will turn off. You can move through the obstacle course at this time. However, when the lights turn on, you can look around but cannot move. You may move again once the lights turn back off. The lovable PJ Pugapillar will follow you. If PJ reaches you, your test is over. That's all. Good luck.
It was always so sad to see the kids go. They called me Mommy because I was the closest thing they ever had to one. But they'd come for games and never come back. They left Mommy to die alone. Mommy didn't deserve that. But you worked here. So if anyone deserves to die alone, it's you.
The gate opens and I sprint around the blocks, making sure I get as far as I can. When the lights come on, I stop. The lights turn back off and I keep running. I see the end in the distance. I just gotta keep going. I finally make it to a foam pit with these big blocks in there, and I see my exit. I get close enough where I can grab the pole, swing myself up and break through the window and straight through a hole in the ground. I swing myself over a massive pit and onto the other side, and I keep running. I can hear Mummy, she ain't happy.
I'll give you the code. Pinky promise. Mommy knows the game is really hard, but Mommy has just decided you won. Come back. The rules are so simple. You die, Mommy gets to watch.
finally make it up, and I climb up the stairs, and I'm in some water treatment area. I find a document on the console that tells me about Mummy Longlegs. Then I see I can move the platforms. I keep pressing the button till the platform lines up with Bay 2. Then I head down the stairs and jump onto the platform, and I can see a tape. I grab the tape and I go back and put it in the VCR and watch.
Jimmy, your work as Playtime Co.'s Chief Marketing Officer has skyrocketed the company's profits. How do you do it?
You know, it's not what you'd expect. It's the little things most people don't even think about. Like, take names, for example. Express people haven't realized this. You take the E sound, slap it on the end of a name, boom, you're making bank. Huggy, Mommy. Even Elliot knew this way back with Poppy.
I guess I kind
Blue.
of...
Blue is huge, I'm telling you. What's your favorite color? Blue? I bet it's blue, right? It's blue?
It's green.
Okay, well, you're a special case. Most people would say blue. But seriously, marketing is not as easy as you think. I make it look easy. If there's anything Playtime Co. should be known for, it's not toys. It's marketing.
I head back to the bridge and enter the room where the elevator is, and I pull the lever and start heading up. I see toys moving on a conveyor belt and buttons on the wall. As I go up, I press the buttons, changing the direction for where the toys are going. And at the top, I'm able to grab one of the toys. I pull the lever to go down to the bottom and head back to the control panel to change the direction of the bridge so I can scan the toy and go through the door. Once inside, I walk forward, but it's a dead end. But there's a vent to my left. I climb through the vent and head to the right. There's a big crack in the wall. I see 2 locked gate doors. And a TV. And another area that needs power. I head back in the vent and head the other way. And I swing over the pit and I see the power supply. I activate the node that gives me access to the power, and I grab a tape that's inside. I let go of the node, grab the power, swing back over, connect it to the switch, and the gate's open. I quickly go inside to the other side, grab the power again, connect both nodes, then connect the power. Now I have time to watch the tape.
The following is a pre-recorded announcement to address the many complaints regarding an alleged very, very big spider crawling around in the facility. The Playtime Corporation wants me to remind you all that spiders that big do not exist, and that if they did, quote, we would already be dead anyways, end quote. Regardless, you can all rest assured the company is sending some specialists down here to have a look around and relieve the constant whining. Complaining seems to be everyone's primary contribution to this company. It's just a spider. You are all safe. Please, please carry on with your jobs.
After watching the tape, I head back in the vent and head to my left. And as I try to exit, the vent breaks and I fall down to the ground. Where am I? I walk over to the collapsed roof and look up. I see a bar. I go to grab it.
I asked you to play fair, and you cheated! I hate cheaters! Now, we're going to play one last game! It's called Hide and Seek! 10, 9.
The gate opens behind me and I sprint down the stairs, jumping. I need to get away now.
4.
I don't look back. I keep running in front of me, just trying to stay ahead of Mummy Longlegs. I've been running for a while now. I don't think she's chasing anymore. I find a door that's staff only and open it up. And it leads me to a room with 4 levers. I look up and pull myself up, and I can see the color code for each number. I pull the levers in color order and the gate opens. On through the gate and everything's so dark. I turn the corner and keep going. And Mummy Longlegs appears in front of me. I turn back around and run. I run back to the lever room and pull myself up. Hopefully she doesn't look up here. I drop back down. I think the coast is clear. I think she's gone. I make my way back through the corridors, and it leads to some room with a kiln in it. I try pulling the lever on the wall, but there's a gear missing. I turn around to see the doors to the kiln. Open one up, grab the power, and power it up. I see the spark go inside and the flames erupt. I turn to my left and I find the gear mold. I head up the stairs and put the mold in the machine, but I think I might need to relight the kiln again. I go back down and grab the power and relight the kiln. Once the flames go out, I go look inside and I see there's a new gear made. I grab the gear and go put it in the machine and pull the lever. The gate opens and I go inside. I run across the bridge and Mummy Longlegs is there again. I run back and go hide in the kiln and close the door and wait for her to pass. I wait till the coast is clear and then I get back out of the kiln and head back across the bridge. On the other side is another lever. I grab and pull the lever and Mummy Longlegs is there again. I turn back around and I'm running for my life. on down the hallway and I can see a hand scanner above. I don't think she's chasing anymore. I place the hand on the scanner and it starts scanning, but I hear she's coming. I turn around, she's getting closer. Hurry up, hand scanner. The door slowly starts to open. She's right behind me. I run to a locked gate. I'm done for, but she slides into a machine and gets stuck. I pull the lever and the machine starts to pull her in.
What have you done? You make me part of you! You can't do this to me!
The machine ends her life, and some hand comes underneath and grabs her body and drags it away. What is that? The body disappears and the gate behind me lifts. I'm not hanging around anymore. I take the stairs all the way to the top and find a tape on the ground. I put the tape in the VCR and watch.
Log code 08502. In relation, experiment 1006, the prototype. A close call occurred this week in which he nearly breached containment. The prototype seemingly disassembled the digital alarm clock within his room and utilized the battery, along with several other components, to create a laser pointer, which he then fired into the security camera, disabling it. These actions allowed him 28.3 seconds completely unmonitored. Once function returned to the camera, the room appeared to be empty. One surveillance specialist went in to confirm his absence. However, upon opening the door, she realized that the prototype had hidden in one of the camera's blind spots. The prototype attempted to escape through the open door. However, another surveillance specialist was able to remotely relock the door, despite the other specialists still being inside. One casualty occurred. The prototype seems to possess an unprecedented level of intelligence, beyond that of all other test subjects, as well as an alarming willingness to commit violence. Further suppression treatments will need to be enacted to ensure that no other experiments develop these qualities. Experiment 1170, Huggy Wuggy, remains the optimal outcome due to his sufficient intelligence paired with maximum obedience. End of log.
I make my way up the last set of stairs and follow the catwalk all the way around to a door. I open the door and I'm back at the game station. I keep walking along the catwalk until I get to a door. This must be the control room up here. I head inside and I see Poppy holding one of the codes.
Did you kill her? Good. I'll board the train. We need to leave.
She doesn't seem herself. I hear a big noise, so I head back out and to my left, and the gate has opened. I walk on through to the catwalk, and I see a tube that slides down all the way to the train. I walk around and up the stairs and scan my hand so the door opens. I head inside the train and use the code that I've collected to get this train moving. I pull the handle in front of me and the train starts up and we start moving.
that case. But you saved me. You are perfect. Too perfect to lose. I'm sorry. I can't let you leave. I've never met anyone like you. Do you know how long I've been stuck in that case? Well, too long. I had so much time to think and reflect. Time to figure out exactly what I would do when free. We'll set things right. Terrible things have happened. But I know that whatever I need you to do, you're capable. We will. What if...
But why, Poppy? I don't understand. The train's picking up speed now and it's getting faster and faster. Light comes on and I grab the handle and I'm trying to pull on it. It just won't pull back. I keep trying and trying, but nothing. And eventually I'm able to grab it and wrench it back, but I think it's too late.